Does a resin fidget toy kit actually work? Let's go find out.
Don't wait for tomorrow. Live for today. Keep chasing the sunshine and go out and play.
What's up, guys? It's Doctor Squish. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a craft kit. It's called Resin Fidget Shakers. This one is by Creativity for Kids, and it says it makes 3 keychains. Is this actually a fidget toy kit? Fidget toys are like the biggest trend of the past year or two, and I feel like people are just slapping fidget onto everything and calling it a fidget toy. With this kit, you're supposed to be able to make resin shakers. Now, resin shakers have been around for years. People make these with resin molds and things like that, but never once did I think about these being a fidget toy. I feel like that's kind of like saying anything's a fidget toy. You know, the little laces on your hoodie, those are a fidget toy. Your keys, those are a fidget toy. This, a fidget toy. I don't know. So we're going to test this kit out today and see, does it work? Like, can you actually make resin shakers with this? Is it a fidget toy? I don't know. I think that if this works, it's going to be really cool because I've always wanted to try making resin shakers. I've never done that before. So even if this works just as a resin shaker kit, that's going to be really cool. Is it a fidget toy? Can we just start calling everything fidget toys just because they make noise and are kind of cool? I don't know. We're going to test it out and see what we think. Let's go make some resin fidget shakers. Let's see what's in our box. We have mix and mold, add fillers, satisfying sounds. So what we get in here is a lot of cool stuff apparently. I love the full color instructions. That's always super helpful. Here's our specimen cup. Here's our part A and part B of the epoxy resin. This is what we mix together, and lots of glitter and shakers and things to put in later. We got a couple of stir sticks for the resin, and here are our silicone molds. We have a popsicle, like a crystal ball, I think that's what it is, and a really cute little star. They seem to be pretty good quality. So first off, we are supposed to mix the entire bottle of epoxy resin A with the entire bottle of epoxy resin B. So we're just gonna pour all of A in and pour B on top, and then we get to mix it up. That makes things pretty easy. It's supposed to be enough for all 3 molds. So I am just mixing up both parts and then pouring them in the molds. There should be exactly enough for all 3, at least I hope so. And then that's it for the kit. You get enough to do 3 molds, and it was pretty much exactly perfect for all 3 of these shaker molds, which is really cool. Now it says to just put the glitter on top. It says that you don't have to worry about mixing, that it'll just settle in. I don't know how that works, so I'm just gonna trust it. We're doing pink and purple on the star and pink and purple on the crystal ball. And I think I'm gonna do the green and blue glitters for the little popsicle mold. I think that's gonna be cute. After I get the glitter the way I want it, then I gotta let these sit for 24 hours. Okay, now we should be able to unmold these. They've been sitting for 24 hours and they feel firm to me. So I love these unmolding videos on Instagram and stuff like that. It's so satisfying. Oh, it turned out so good. It completely hardened just like it was supposed to. So I'm actually really impressed, and the glitter doesn't seem to be coming off on my fingers or anything. So let's get the popsicle unmolded. This one's a little bit harder because it has a lot more texture in the mold itself, but it came out cleanly too. I love the way the glitter looks. That actually worked out way better than I was expecting. So let's unmold the crystal ball. This is the biggest one of all of the molds, and I probably put more resin in it, but it still looks like it has hardened just like it was supposed to. So far, this kit has worked really well. The crystal ball charm had a little bit of extra resin. I can just snap it off and then use the sandpaper to kind of smooth out the rough edges. That works awesome too. They said in the instructions you can only put the pearls in the crystal ball because it's the biggest one, so I'm gonna do that, put in a few of the resin charms, and glitter in everything. I'm gonna put the little purple beads in everything too. I'm hoping for really good shaky noises. I only want to put the clouds in the little star, so let's get that watermelon out of there. And then after that, we're gonna put these little clear covers on everything so we can seal it all up. They say just to put the glue around like the edges, and then you can just pop the little clear cover right on top. So we're gonna get the crystal ball done, and I hope that this works. This will be super easy if it works. Gonna glue down the popsicle stick exactly the same way, pop the cover right on, and then go right around the star, and then I can put on the clear cover in exactly the same way. We're gonna let that set, and then we can shake and see what happens. Okay, they're all dry, and this one one doesn't shake so much in my opinion. It just doesn't have enough space for all of those little charms and things to shake. There just wasn't enough space in the popsicle, which is a bummer because it's so cute. The star actually sounds pretty good. I like this one a lot better. It actually shakes really well. There's a lot of space for everything to shake around in there. So let's try out the crystal ball as well. This one has the best noises. Okay, obviously with those big pearls, the crystal ball has the best noises of all of them. I don't really love that the glitter's all kind of just stuck to the back, but I mean, it sounds really good. I do love the look of this star. It's super cute with the clouds, but I just wish this one worked better. It's not very satisfying. It's not a very satisfying shaky shake for the popsicle. It did come with these like keychains and the charms in case you wanted to glue those on the back. It said to glue them on, and that way you could have a little keychain, but if you're just using it for fidget toys, I don't really see the point in all of that. Okay, so here's my thoughts. Does it work? Yes. Was it a mess? No, it was actually a success. So we had a success, not a mess. Is it a fidget toy? I don't know. I think that this kit was definitely worth it because now you still have these molds. I have 3 really cool resin shaker molds, and the way the molds were made, the way they're set up, it actually had that little divot, so you could actually fill these with liquid and then cover that over with resin, and it actually would work. So these molds are reusable. Use your own resin. So that's really cool. I think this kit is totally worth it. Now, are they fidget toys? I don't know. Just because they shake doesn't make it a fidget toy. This was my very first time, so does it look professional like the wonderful ones people do? No, but was it easy to do? Yeah, the instructions worked out. They shake. They're resin fidget shakers. I mean, I guess you can fidget with these and it's kind of neat, but I don't know that they're fidget toys. This was like maybe one of the cutest ones, but the least fidgety. The negative space is just too small to make a good shaker. So this is probably the best shaker, and this is the worst shaker. This one, I feel like if I had put something a little more noisy in it, it would have been, you know, a better shaker. And it did come with all the stuff to make a keychain and all that stuff if that's what you wanted. But I mean, if you're just making it for fidget toys, there's no need to do that, right? So yeah, I think that the kit is great. I don't necessarily think that it is a fidget toy. You don't have to put fidget on everything to make it sell. But I do think that it is a good kit. The resin was great. It worked quickly. The glue worked great. All the shakers and stuff. So yeah, it was great. I recommend the kit. It gets like an 8 out of 10 from me. It's probably not a fidget toy, but I think it was worth it. Let me know what you guys thought. Do you think it was worth it? Will you give it a try? I think if you've never done resin before, this was a perfect kit to start out with. I really never worked with resin before, and it worked so good. Really easy. So I hope you guys had fun watching me make resin fidget shakers, and I will see you on my next show. Bye-bye, Squishy fans.